Hello YouTube, you join me on the way to a place called Lake Ellis, which is on the eastern side of Mount Kenya. I'll put a map up here, and I've left the girls at home for this one, so I'm travelling alone, although I'm not totally alone. Got two other guys from work up ahead in two other cars. We're not really sure what to expect of this place. There's not much online about it, just a few photos of the lake, which looks pretty cool, which we're going to camp next to for one night. But the route there is a bit of an unknown, and there's only a couple of videos online, and they're about 6 years old, and it looks pretty rough, or has the potential to be pretty rough and pretty wet and muddy. I'll show you a bit of video now. So, not really sure what to expect. We might not even be able to make it all the way up there, in which case we'll have to turn around. So journey, the first section is 120 miles, which is going to take us about 3.5 hours. That gets us to the bottom of the mountain where we start driving up. The last bit is 16 miles to the campsite. We've no idea how long that's going to take. Google reckons 20 minutes. 20 minutes? 40 minutes, something like that. That's obviously not going to be the case, especially if it's going to be really muddy and we get stuck a few times, so could be another 3 hours on top of that. We'll see how we go. Anyway, hopefully it'll be a good one.
There's a broken down lorry up here, so there's a diversion.
It's like a little warm up.
Just thinking of that, a little bit of off-road practice there. So I'm guessing we don't have to pay.
I don't know. So we've left the main road. We've just entered the Mount Kenya National Park. It's all very nice and green and trees. this track's quite dry at the moment. We've got 20 k's in apparently until we hit the gate where we've got to pay. The guy at the bottom said that this bit's all good, so that's quite good. So yeah, let's see how we get on. So we have made it to the gate, which isn't at the bottom of the hill, it's part way up, so we're 9,000 feet above sea level now. Started off at 5 and a bit thousand I think at the bottom. So we paid our money and we've already made a wrong turn, so that's why I'm going backwards. And we're going to head up to Lake Ellis. So the road up here is really good, but the road, the next bit, the guys warned us that it's quite bad. He said it's not muddy though. He said it's concentrate. He said it's
you come back further, there's a path here.
Really rocky. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it's actually like when we get there. So one car got stuck coming up here. We're at 10,000 feet above sea level, so I'm really out of breath. So we're going to get the ropes, let the tyres down and try and get them up this little steep bit. So, here's the Lake Ellis. We made it. (11,384 feet above sea level. Pretty cool. So, that's Lake Ellis. Hour and a half from where we paid. One little hiccup getting stuck, but not too bad. Chris?
We didn't get stuck.
We got stuck. Okay, we didn't. You got stuck.
Momentarily paused.
So an hour and a half is not too bad actually. So it's now 1:10 and we set off at 6:30 in the morning. So long day of driving, but what an epic spot. I can't see the lake from down here. We're in this little hollow just to shelter us out of the wind a bit. But I'll just go up onto the top of the hill so we can get a view. And there's the lake. Pretty cool. Can't really see the peak of Mount Kenyan. It's in amongst all that cloud up there, and just walking gets you out of breath. So yeah, really cool spot. Go! Go!